That is what drives the choices that I have set out today, and I commend this statement to the House.
So the spring statement is just finished, and we've got the book, which has got all the numbers in. I think the big story is the economic indicators have got worse. That's no surprise. But the Chancellor is doubling down and not diverging from her mission for growth. There weren't really any massive surprises. Growth has halved this year, but on the other hand, it's rising faster later. I think the Chancellor will feel some quiet satisfaction at the fact that the OBR have scored her planning reforms as the biggest growth achievement ever for a single policy. There were no new tax hikes, even though we've argued that actually the Chancellor could have made some targeted tax rises on things like online casinos, on empty homes, and we think that could have softened some of the blow that we heard in this statement about cuts to disability payments. Looking at the broader question of the OBR, Liz Truss showed how dangerous it is for the government to completely ignore the OBR. But I think this spring statement today also says something about what does it mean to adhere strictly to the OBR. When we get down to really what are quite small differences of opinion and haggling between Treasury officials and OBR officials, the outcome of those lines drawn on a graph, which by and large have been forecast and have turned out to be wrong, those have such big impacts on our day-to-day and short-term spending that I think that merits review and perhaps a cross-party discussion about whether we've got the balance right on how strictly we adhere to the OBR forecasts.